With the fourth presentation of the Transparency and Integrity Index Evaluation, Center for Fiscal Transparency and Public Integrity, established in 2016, says transparency enhances accountability, deters corrupt behavior, and also fosters integrity in public institutions. Working in collaboration with the Bureau of Public Service Reform and evaluating 541 public institutions in the year 2024, the center encourages institutions to ensure timely dissemination of unclassified service information and maximize the use of ICT.
The work we are doing is not it's something that will help the country to move forward. Transparency and integrity. These are the most important tools to fight corruption.
Our guiding principles, while the control are working, is we got guiding principles internationally and nationally. From the international angle, of course, we have the United Nations Convention Against Corruption. From Article 5 down to 63, there are articles there that every country is supposed to implement regarding prevention, regarding control of corruption, regarding procurement, on every strata of public service that you can think of.
Contributors call for upliftment of ethical working environment, open transactions at all levels, and also enhanced active participation of citizens in asking right questions.
Government alone cannot achieve this feat. This is why we commend the initiatives by our development partners for engaging with us and supporting us to make our society thrive.
The center, saddled with the mandate of ensuring promotion of good governance, also design and implement programs and interventions in organized crime prevention, anti-corruption, and data science, among others. Deborah Agbola, NTA News.
The Broadcasting Organization of Nigeria, BON, is to complement the ongoing drive against insecurity through collaboration and training of defense correspondents and effective reportage of internal security operations. Defense correspondent Ismail Musa reports the Vice Chairman of BON, Tony Akeotu, stated this while on a courtesy visit to the Minister of Defense, Muhammad Badaru Al-Bakar, at the Ship House, Abuja.
They are the members of the Broadcasting Organization of Nigeria, BON, in the Ministry of Defense, the administrative arm of the military. They are the umbrella body of the electronic media outfits in Nigeria, and their mission is to seek collaboration with the Ministry of Defense. Top on their request list is improving training of defense correspondents on non-kinetic approaches and to accord adequate publicity to the efforts of the armed forces towards achieving a secured nation.
This visit is to seek collaboration and partnership with the Ministry of Defense and Armed Forces on intense training and capacity building for the broadcast media practitioners in the area of quality news coverage, reporting, and quality information dissemination through daily programming on the various broadcast outlets in the country.
Nigeria is all ours, and we have to work together to rid this country of these security challenges. And the media really play a very key function in doing that. You have noticed the improvements that we have gotten in the last 1 year on security, and this is really very important. We are doing our best here, and the President has been very, very supportive.
BON enjoins Nigerians to see the ongoing internal security operations as a collective responsibility by providing timely information to security agencies. In Abuja, Ismail Musa, NTA News.
Another break beckons. The news continues shortly.
The dreams that our founding fathers envisaged are still work in progress. Every day, we put our hands on the plow, determined to do a better job of it. While it is tempting to focus on what has been left undone and where we have stumbled as a nation, we must never lose sight of how far we have come in forging and holding our country together.
Glad to know you're still there. Imperative of a national transport policy, professionalism and effective coordination of critical key players in the transport ecosystem dominates conversation at the annual general meeting of the Chartered Institute of Transport and Logistics taking place in Abuja. Transport correspondent Ladibala reports that the Director General of NTA, Saliu Abdul Hamid Dembos, and other eminent Nigerians were honored as Chartered Fellows during the conference.
This year's conference with the theme Transforming Nigeria's Transport and Logistics System for Development attracted over 200 delegates comprising both government officials and industry experts from the private sector to brainstorm and share strategies on ways to revitalize Nigeria's transport and logistics sector.
Despite the pivotal role transport and logistics play in keeping economics running, providing employment and supporting social infrastructure, the profession is not where we want it to be.
The candid contributions of the Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport to the attainment of Nigeria's sustainable development objective is immeasurable.
My presentation, I hope to be able to demonstrate the consequences to Nigeria of the absence of a national transport policy supported by legislation.
The first female president of the Chartered Institute of Transport and Logistics in Nigeria charged key players to leverage the vast opportunities to transform the sector.
Attaining a coordinated, collaborative, integrated transport system is a shared responsibility of all the ministries in charge of transport subsectors and citizens working together.
Other speakers emphasized the need for innovative solutions, infrastructural development, and policy reforms.
First and foremost, we can't transform the industry in its totality at the same time, but we can take niche by niche.
When we have the national transport policy, that the states will be able to have their own policy.
The Director General, Nigerian Television Authority, Saliu Abdul Hamid Dembos, who was represented by the General Manager, NTA International, Ogonya Simon, was conferred with the honor of Chartered Fellow of the Institute for his exemplary leadership, together with other personalities who have contributed to the transportation and logistics industry.